This one gets requested a ton. It's the Utley slide. It's brought to you by Talking Baseball. Up the middle, double play ball ends the inning. They don't turn it, so the game is tied. Game 2 of the NLDS. Utley went into second base hard. Tejada's hurt. He breaks his leg on the play. Utley says, "Get me out of here." Tejada breaks his leg. He's never the same player again. It's kind of, it's incredibly sad. I mean, he says it take 2 years to recover from this play. He's played like 80 games in the last 4 years, and he's never been the same guy again. Here's the slide, and you can see that Utley has no interest touching the bag. He's just sliding in aggressive and hard to break up this play. I think even Utley would say, yeah, I wasn't trying to touch the bag. This is what I do. I slide hard, and I try to break up the play, and maybe I went in a little too hard. I mean, just completely takes him down. Also didn't help that Tejada was spinning, so like it just added up that this was wild. Needed a head for Utley, and the helmet does 2.5 spins, so it's a crazy ride for the helmet too. People don't think about the helmet enough in this. This is what baseball used to be. Like, look at this shit. Nothing got called here at all. That was just good old-fashioned hard-nosed baseball. Look at Nettles coming in. I mean, this is what it used to be, and Utley's doing a dialed-back version of that. And it's just kind of, this whole clip shows the evolution of baseball, because that was never really part of the sport. You'll have some people yell and scream that everyone's pussies now, but I mean, baseball is a skill sport. It's a hand-eye. It's strategic. Utley looks a little like, oh, shit, I don't want to watch this. Never really in the nature of the sport was the big collisions, and David Wright is staring. So we have the old collisions, then we have a dialed-back version, and now everyone's saying that that's the dirty play now, and we need to change it even more, and they do change the rules after this. David Wright just staring daggers into the dugout, partly because the slide, also because Don Mattingly's coming out, and he's going to ask the umps, hey, can you review that? Yeah, can you check his foot? We don't think he actually touched second base. And here's another classic example of the evolution of baseball. Before replay, this is the neighborhood play. It's an easy out. Who cares if he missed by a couple centimeters? But with replay, everything's under the microscope now, and that is safe at second too. Utley's like, get me the hell out of here. He wants to get out of there fully. His teammates come back. Ruggiano and Heisley are like, he didn't touch the bag. He didn't touch the bag. And Utley's like, oh, fuck. More bad news. I feel even worse now. At least that's what it seems like to me. They go the airbag cast onto Tejada. They wheel him out of there. He's hurt. Career's never the same. They change the rules after this, the next season, and they do say safe. And because he's safe, now Utley is back in the game, just chilling at second base. He's the go-ahead run. So, like, zero consequences in the moment. Egon hits him home. The Dodgers take the lead. Utley did get suspended. He didn't play the next 2 games of this series. The Mets won the series. Then Utley appealed the suspension and won the appeal, because by rule, this really wasn't an illegal slide at the time. They changed the rule right after this, saying it had to be a bona fide slide, and you had to be going for the bag, and your intent had to be safe. You can't just completely avoid the bag and go for the body anymore. So you get a new rule out of this. You ruin a career out of this. You see new rules put in play out of this. This one play kind of, like I said, has the whole evolution. And then next season, the Mets see Utley again, and they get their response, and they do. And Syndergaard, in the very first pitch, throws right behind him, doesn't hit him, which always kind of sucked, gets thrown out immediately. So now they can't even hit him. You've seen this clip. It gets requested 1,000 times. I can't do anything to this clip to make it better than what it is. If you haven't seen it, go watch the full thing. Ass in the jackpot. Absolutely phenomenal.
Terry, listen, I'm telling you, our ass is in the jackpot now. Okay? I'm just telling you.
Go watch that full clip. It's amazing. This video is brought to you by Talking Baseball. It's a podcast. We talk about baseball.